gold. Real assets, real value.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 3rd of February, 2026. There's a lot of people out there that were complaining about the Epstein files not coming out sooner, not being released sooner. There's a very simple reason for that. There's a lot more to it than you would ever start to imagine. And people had to be prepared for what was coming. Most people were unaware of how deep, dirty, evil, corrupt the Epstein situation was. Epstein was an Israeli Mossad spy. Allegedly, his purpose was to blackmail the Western governments, whether it was America, the UK, the British royal family, Europe. That was his task, to extort money from Western governments and give them power. And you have no idea how much power he had over Western governments, over the US, over the UK, over the British royal family. You have no idea. You think Prince Andrew, he was involved with Epstein? Yes, he was. I'll tell you right now, he was by far and away less involved than 2 or 3 other members of the British royal family, allegedly. That's for you to do your research, because maybe you're not ready to find out the truth, because the truth is truly evil. These people were involved in human trafficking, child abuse, child trafficking, sacrifice of children. This is how Epstein, working under the control of Mossad and Israel, gained control over the world. There's a lot of this that I cannot talk about publicly. The only place we can talk about it is on the Insiders Club on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if you want to know more about the truth, about who's involved and what's really going on to do with Epstein, join the Insiders Club on Wednesdays and Saturdays and you'll find out. We talk about it. Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Well, staying on the Epstein trail as we dig out what's going on, Catherine Austin Fitz believes Jeffrey Epstein was laundering the $21 trillion missing from the DOJ. The money disappeared while Epstein international child trafficking operation remained highly active. This was the same period Epstein was making repeated visits to the White House during Bill Clinton's presidency. Shortly afterwards, Treasury funds began disappearing while Epstein's net worth surged to all-time highs. Is this just a coincidence? Write your comments below.
Well, this is what I've just said. When Epstein got in a position of power, he was able to extort huge amounts of money out of Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. These people had access to money. He had access to them because he blackmailed them. They'd been to Epstein Island and he had hard evidence of them doing things they should not be doing. And this is what's all in the Epstein files. This is why they're so desperate to cover it all up. But there was vast amounts of money, huge. We're talking not millions, not billions, but trillions of dollars. Those trillions of dollars that went missing all went to Israel, to Mossad, so that they could control the world. Why do you think they're putting up such a fight? Why do you think they control the world's media? Blackmail. It's a very, very dirty, dark, satanic world. My next story is more current than you'll ever know, to do with gold, silver, and digital currency. 4 or 5 years ago, I was speaking to my team, and I said there'll come a day where they'll all be crashed on purpose to destroy the old system. That day came on Friday. We're now watching the dismantling of the old system. The Federal Reserve didn't exist 3 or 4 years ago. That was taken out. We're now seeing the paper US dollar be removed because it is absolutely worthless. And gold and silver and digital currency had to be crashed to do it, because this is what they used and they bet against. This is all part of what's going on in the world right now. And a lot of people are missing it. Charlie, I've invested in gold and silver, it's gone down. No, it hasn't. It has on paper. That's all it is, on paper. The only time it becomes relevant is when you want to sell it. And I'll tell you right now is not the time to sell it. Now is the time to sit on it and rest. And you wait and see what happens. Just gold and silver, since time began, have always been a safe place when the financial system is in collapse. There are highs and lows with everything in life, but don't be foolish. Be wise. True.
Next up, Donald Trump has signed an executive order launching Project Vault, a new US strategic stockpile of critical minerals. These are the materials behind EVs, advanced tech, renewable energy and defence systems, many of which the US currently relies on foreign supply for. The plan creates a multi-billion-dollar reserve designed as a safety net in case of global supply disruptions. Think of it as an oil reserve, but for the minerals powering the modern economy.
Well, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin have both learned they're both responsible for huge countries on landmass. And by the nature of the fact that you're responsible for huge countries off landmass, there are huge natural resources there that have been untapped. And when you get to two business people like Trump and Putin, they've figured out that taking control of your own country, your own natural resources, something the UK has not done, because the UK has sat on an abundance of natural gas and oil. But no, we can't use them. We have to have windmills. I mean, how stupid can you get? This is ridiculous. The North Sea has been a place of abundance for natural gas and oil for years and years and years. And yet the government, in their wisdom, stick up windmills that don't work, use solar panels that don't work, that have made energy prices go through the roof when they could have used their own natural resources. So what we're getting is a lesson from America and from Russia on how to use your own natural resources and how to stop outsourcing everything to somebody else. Be in control. And finally, if you want to learn more about how to look after your body and your health, don't miss the Insiders Club this Wednesday with Dr. Brian Ardis. Dr. Brian's a good friend of mine, a lovely, lovely man. This man will help you understand how to prepare your body so that you don't get cancer, so that you don't get a lot of ailments that you would automatically assume you're going to get. This is a man who's done a lot of research. This is a man who got banned by the medical profession for exposing how simple it was to heal yourself. Don't miss it on Wednesday. Dr. Brian Ardis, the Insiders Club. We'll see you there. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Noble Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. charlies.gold.